Can I play the game now? Holy shit, the amount of talking in this game. Like, fuck, I can finally move around, but I'm starving and whatever. Ugh, I'm gonna mod this game anyways, so fuck it. Oh my god. Why, though? That won't protect me against anything. Neither will this. That works. Okay. Yep. Thirsty. Hungry. Health drained so quick. I don't know why, but I guess it was the dust or whatever. In the time it took me to clear the zombies and get to her, she was already almost dead. And then in the time it took me to get the 25 or whatever seconds for the portal to launch, as soon as it was done and ready to go, she died. So, you know, that was fun. But the health and thirst meter is fucking ridiculous. And yes, I'm using cheats. You can bitch at me all you want. I don't care. I'm only doing them for single player. I don't give a fuck about multiplayer unless I can convince somebody to buy this game and play it with me. And then I won't use them because I'll actually play multiplayer correctly, you know. But until then, I'm doing a single player because nobody I know wants to touch this game. Like, no one I know wants to touch this game, and I got it because I'm looking for a zombie game or something, you know? I wanted some kind of new zombie experience where I could use Metal Gear combat with zombies. I thought, that sounds fun, you know? Even though it's not Metal Gear, they just smacked the name on to sell copies. I just thought the concept seemed good, but the health and thirst meter, Jesus fucking Christ, the health and thirst meter. Why the fuck do I have to eat 5 sheep and a goddamn, like 6 fucking gerbils to fill myself? Like, what human eats so many sheep just to be full for about 10 minutes? Like, bruh. I've been trying, you know, I'm using cheats for pretty much everything now because those health and thirst meters, and I don't have the pot yet, are just too much to actually be able to enjoy anything. And I heard IGN said that it took them 18 hours to have fun with this game. I can understand, you know, if you're not using cheat codes, this game is not fun whatsoever. If you're not using any cheats to, like, boost your experience, best way to put it, and that's really what they should have sold in this store. If they literally sold remove health and thirst meter in their store, I'd buy it. I'd buy it in a fucking heartbeat, you know, because this shit's ridiculous. And, you know, until late game, until it becomes non-ridiculous, I'm not gonna not use cheats for the single player, you know, because goddamn, trying to do anything when you're just being sick, you're throwing up constantly, you have to eat, you have to drink, and then you throw up, and then you have to eat and drink more because you keep throwing up. And I've been sick for so many missions now, it's like I can't do anything about it because the med packs I did find, I used, and I got sick again because I still can't make clean water. And it's like, I should have just not used the med packs and stayed sick because it's, you know, and now it's at a point of, I have, like, no food. Should I go hunting? I'm just gonna throw up all my food because I'm sick. You know, I don't even know what to do. You know, I think I'm just gonna wait until I starve. But I have cheats on so my health won't deplete. I have unlimited health. So I don't believe that I can starve, you know? Maybe, and I'm hoping, maybe, you don't just automatically die when you start. You get hit 0 on the food thing. I think your health just starts depleting. I'm hoping that. But we'll see. Because, you know, and this idiot thinks that we can talk to the zombies.
Look, your ridiculous theories are an insult to every one of them we've had to put down. Trying to...
Is this loot boxes? Is this a loot box? Yep, it's a loot box. Wow, and I didn't... What kind of fucking loot boxes give you that? I guess, you know. Wow. Thank you, game, for telling me that there are loot boxes. Yeah, that's how I feel about your loot boxes. Oh, nope. I didn't puke as soon as I stepped out of there this time. Awesome. Like, I can't talk to my crews. Still can't make the thingy. Shelter. Really, shelter? What is this? Is this something where I could, like, relax in and not have to worry about my health and thirst meter? Maybe. Possibly. Could it be? Let's hope it is, because fucking hell, I don't want to deal with that shit. What is that? Farming? I'm guessing. What is shelter? Please tell me I don't have to deal. Oh, no, I will lose. It costs hunger and thirst in order to do this? Yeah, the more I do it, the less... It's good to know that I have a nicely puked-on bed to sleep on when I'm ready. Have the sheep come back, please? Because I need food. Sheep haven't come back? Nope. You know, it's another thing. I wish the sheep would, like, respawn or something, because I seriously need food. But it looks like I'll have to go running about looking for food. Or I could YouTube locations, you know, because that's totally what I want to do when I play this fucking game. Nothing. I got nothing. Thanks, game. Thanks for reminding me. I got nothing. I know. Campfire and hanging pot. I need the fucking hanging pot. Please tell me I can make medicines. Nope, can't make any medicines. Nothing to help. I wonder if this will do anything. Whoops, I put it in storage. Okay. Alright, time to get noisy. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. Are you ready to listen to this? I swear it's less noisy to just smash it. And now, if I'm correct, a bunch of zombies are headed this way. Whoops. Okay. I think I have to go back to the same place I was just at, if I'm correct.
A memory board is nearby. You are likely to encounter wanderers. Proceed with caution.
Okay, that's pretty damn loud, and I don't think I can get my arrows back after that, so let's not use arrows for that. This is me being cautious.
You're approaching the weight limit of what you can carry.
Oh.
At this rate, it'll impact your activities, so be careful. Who knows what's lurking inside those ruins? Be very careful. It's bound to be dangerous. There is a match in my database for that individual. His name was N.B.S.P. The psychiatric evaluation he underwent when joining the Corps describes him as mild-mannered and rational, prefers to avoid confrontation with others.
A lot of these people look burnt as shit. I'm gonna have to drink dirty water again soon. You see what I'm talking about? The combat and shit could be so great. Like, this could be a great game. That's my biggest disappointment here. This could actually be a decent game if they fucking gave a shit. You know? Because these health and thirst meters are just so horrible. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, I guess, other than survive. You know, because it's in the name. But I don't know, I guess it could have been done better, you know? Because that's my biggest issue. It's like, I want to go out, I want to kill zombies, I want to have fun, but this health and thirst meter is just, you know, it's at that point of, it doesn't want me to. It's like the health and thirst meter doesn't want me to go out and have fun. Not the health, the hunger and thirst meter doesn't want me to go out and have fun. Doesn't want me to do things. Doesn't want me to, you know, play the game, is the best way to put it. That's what it feels like, to be honest. It somewhat feels like they don't want me to play the game, but they do. It's like they want you to get out there and do things, but they don't. Holy shit. Doesn't work. Here we go. It might be a good thing that they're stupid. Stomp on me. Oh fuck, that didn't work for him. Okay. What the fuck? What did I hit? That wasn't him. Stomp on these bugs, man. Stomp on them, stomp on them. Wasted quite a good amount of arrows. This camera is pretty bad. Like, it's really close for no reason. There's a lot of medical supplies in here, though. That's a good thing. So, I maybe won't have to worry about it as much. Better start throwing some of my, like, stuff in the inventory or storage. If you put stuff in storage, would you still be able to craft? That's something I'll have to figure out next time I'm at the fucking thing. So it's somewhere over there, but I'm going to continue on my adventure because I'm having fun.
Approaching target. Continue to search the area. yourself quickly.
It's not my life that's in danger right now. It's more of, okay. I think it's more of all the injuries I just took from that explosion, you know? That's what's really going on here. Yep, I was correct. Took a shitload of injuries. You know, I don't mind these systems, you know? See, these aren't horrible systems and whatnot, is the best way to put it. It's not like it was horribly set up and all the ideas are bad. It's just a lot of the ideas were bad. Okay. But again, the combat and all that's not so horrible. Grab everything. Literally, like, becomes force of habit. Okay, and we got this. Thanks to cheats, I guess, because this probably would have been such a pain in the ass. And you know, it would have been so much better if you didn't have to return to base camp every time you failed. That's my other biggest issue. Having to hit so many meters to control and do a mission, and then you have to restart completely.
Please return at once.
Like, meh, who thought that was a good idea? I gotta ask that. Should be like full soon. I do need more nails. Okay, now it's time to get out of here. I'm gonna throw the wild guess I still won't be able to make the pot, whatever. Who else heard me? Sounded like one of your friends is around. Yeah, right there. Leaning against a wall. Actually, you know what? Oh, I could just... I was about to say I could use a weapon, but at the same time I could just continue stomping on them. Let's see. Guess we'll find out how many other zombies are in this location. But I seriously feel like if I fucking do the other thing, it, attracts more zombies to not smash these open. I wish I could find some goddamn food. That's my biggest issue right now. I haven't seen food in I don't know how long.
What is that? It doesn't match anything in my database.
Okay.
Whatever it is, engaging it with your current armament would be extremely dangerous. We recommend you avoid contact with it and return to base camp.
That is not gonna be a problem. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not even here. You know, it kind of figures that this place leaves me off out in the middle of wherever the fuck that thing is. I'm gonna guess the one on the ground is still alive. How do I know? Okay, so how am I supposed to avoid that thingy? You know? Let's I don't even know where I am, you know? So avoid the thing, get back to base camp. Those are two things that I don't know how to do right now. Nor do I know where. Can't run. Oh yeah, I'm heavy. Great. Wait a minute, this place is near a teleporter. I know that for a fact. I don't know what side is its face, so I'm trying to avoid its face. I believe the teleporter is that way. Let's keep moving this way, shall we? You can't run. Let's just keep going. Just keep going. Don't know what the fuck that is. I'm starving, but as long as I make it back to base camp, if I die of hunger, I'll be okay. Fuck is that thing? Like, what was that?
Oh, he's probably just razzing you, but he's a good dog. All bark, no bite. Oh, sorry, that's a Labrador expression. I guess in human terms it would be he's all talk and no shooting you with an assault rifle.
Is that what you think humans do?
Am I wrong?
Please synchronize your iDroid with me here.
Okay, so when I get back to base camp, I put all my stuff in storage. That's good. Now, please eat the last bit of food I have. Right? So that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna have to search for more food.
The memory board you recovered contained data on that massive
creature you encountered. The Terran Corps called it the Lord of Dust, the King of Monsters. According to their records, several of their members were killed in its attacks. But it's not all bad news. Other data in this memory board has enabled us to restore our large cargo recovery ability. We can now secure the wormhole digger. The digger will enable us to generate a large wormhole, allowing us to contact Goodluck and... Wait, why are we bothering with that? If we can open a wormhole, can we just go home? You could, but the captain's mission isn't done. That's settled. Let's go get this digger. The wormhole digger is working at 3 when we come back. You must continue the things first, right? Can she like not? Like literally, can we just like throw her outside of the fucking compound? For meetings? She shouldn't be involved in meetings. You really need to ask me that? Let's get back to secure this thing. Where's that?
Well, considering the fact that, you know, I think this is where I finally get the pot. Is this where I finally get the pot? I hope this is where I finally get the fucking pot. That's mainly all I want right now is the goddamn pot, you know? Wait, I can eat a potato? Okay. Now, if only I had, like, a place to farm potatoes. Well, since there's no way to stop your health and hunger from going down, I'm gonna have to pause the game like this and, you know, take a break with it just like this, because that's what you gotta do. Your base isn't a safe space for your hunger and thirst, and I can understand realism and all that, but the amount of food I need to eat is kinda stupid, and I can't do this next actually, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna do the next mission anyways, because I believe I can make clean water after this, assuming it's recording my voice. Why? Okay, I put the kid down originally. I threw him down. on the black top floor that we have in the middle of the base. So at some point we decided to drag him into the middle of the dirt and then take a photo. Like, why do we gotta make him look like a African child? Like, what is going on here? Like, serious question. Why do they keep putting him in the fucking dirt? Like, we have... How is his wheelchair gonna work in the dirt? How'd that wheelchair work out? We moved you out here into the dirt when you could have been on the fucking black top, whatever we got in the middle of the base. But you know, every photo we take, you gotta be in the dirt so you look like a little starving African child or some shit. I don't know. What the fuck? Like, this is fucking blowing my mind. What is he gonna do? He's in a goddamn wheelchair and he's a child. How are you gonna help? Not to mention, what are we gonna do?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, thank you.
I'm serious. Of course I don't mean I'll be able to go out and look myself. But I can provide support. I took a look at Virgil's operating system. I noticed there are a bunch of features with limiters and locks on them.
Oh, so now he's a tech genius.
I won't be able to unlock everything at once, but I think I can bring the navigation features back online pretty quick.
Of course the kid in the wheelchair that we found randomly that they keep making look like a starving African knows how to fucking fix the goddamn computer terminal thing, whatever. You know...
If Chris can do this, you'll be able to set multiple navigation points at once.
Until I was able to remove the thirst and hunger meter, this game was horrible. But without it, it's actually a fun game.
This would certainly be just what an exploration team would need.
But he's gonna, I guess, explore the wastes or whatever. I don't know what the fuck this guy's planning on doing. Guess we're getting a cutscene. Oh, this is some serious zoom out of your compound. Whew. Wow. Okay. What the fuck was that? You know, I'm enjoying this game since I've removed the hunger and thirst meter. It's actually fun. But now I'm also realizing apparently I'm gonna have to feed my survivors through hunger and thirst bullshit. So, you know, if it wasn't the... I can only imagine what the game's like, having to deal with your hunger and thirst on top of everybody else's. So, you know, I thought getting clean water was an achievement. Now I gotta get everybody else food and water, and then I'd have to manage myself food, water, and everything else. Like, Jesus Christ! What were they thinking with this? So, tell me how I literally put... Since I've removed my hunger and food meter, I put all the food I collected inside of this place for them to be able to eat. You know, because since they're going to need to eat food now to survive and everything, they ate all the food in the time it took me to go out one time and come back. So now I got to get more food for them. So now my game's not going to be fun anymore because I have to feed them. He's sick. Who else is sick? He's sick. I think other people are sick too. You know, this is fucking wonderful, man. This is just the best fucking game design. Like, who the fuck decided this was a good idea?
Doofus is friendly, but he doesn't follow directions well. Now, Diligent always does his job by the book. This is how the book says to do it. Wipe left to right. Uh-oh, looks like a big order just came in. Let me help, guys, says Diligent. But wait a second. Where's Doofus? What do you know about that? Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh, I was in such a hurry to get back to work, I almost forgot. That boy, Diligent. Hey there, Doofus. You're supposed to wash your hands after using the facility. Ha! No way, Diligent. That's for squares.
Serious question. What is the point of me putting map markers if they're just gonna remove everything from the map. Like, you know, one of my issues with the Phantom Pain was the fact that every time you left the open world and came back, the enemies would just come back to the same areas. And one of my issues with this game is that nothing comes back until, like, a specific amount of time, I guess. And now even this water supply is gone somehow. Like, how the hell did all the water go? And not even the rain's filling this thing up with water. So, you know, I mean, I got the thing to make clean water, but now, you know, if I wanted easy, quick water, I wouldn't be able to get it. You're telling me this game would make it even more complicated for me to get supplies that I would already need on top of having to feed everyone else, and myself, and everybody's thirst and medical, and myself? Like, what the fuck were they thinking? Like, I tried playing this, I took the cheats off, I tried. There's no possible way to manage myself. I mean, I guess there is. It's just so damn hard, and it feels like a chore, you know? And this is the issue I have with this game. When the game doesn't feel like a chore, and yeah, everybody got worse. I don't even know if I want to play this game anymore. See, apparently your survivors can die, and I'm guessing once everybody dies, it's over. I got this thing so we can start making our own food. I got this to make our own clean water, but it doesn't seem like it's helping. Everybody just keeps getting worse. Am I literally gonna have to manually put in everything? I just put food! I just put in all my food! They just ate it all! Like, yo, I just put in like 700 of food. And they just ate it all. Like, in 1 hour we'll have clean water. In 3 hours we'll have potatoes. But, you know, until then, everybody's gonna just keep degrading, I guess. Let's look at everybody's stats and see how long we got till everybody dies. Infected, bruised. How is she bruised? She's been in the fucking place this whole time. Like, what are they doing? She's bleeding, and she never left. He's bleeding, and he's just been sitting in his wheelchair. What are these people fucking doing? Like, what is he doing? How are you bleeding? What did you do? What the
I can't even tell my mom and dad I'm still alive.
Well, you're gonna die anyways because you're stupid and somehow you're bleeding to death. You've been bleeding for I don't know how long now. I thought putting medical supplies in would help. No. Nothing is helping. Nothing is helping. Nothing is fixing these people. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to YouTube how to, like, keep these people from dying? Because now the game has turned into... like, the game doesn't revolve anymore. Let me get rid of my map marker, matter of fact. It doesn't matter what I do. I have to maintain these people. I feel like I'm taking care of children. And, you know, I already put in cheats, so it didn't feel like I was fucking watching a child. And now I'm taking care of, like, 6 children. God fucking damn it. You know, and that was, like, the worst part. I was having so much fun. I was having so much fun with this game until they were like, oh, now you gotta take care of everyone else. Nope, they can't take care of themselves. Nope. I mean, I could understand the kid in the wheelchair, but everybody else here is being a lazy sack of shit. He did something, at least, but it doesn't matter, you know. It doesn't matter at all because this timer, this fucking timer, 17 minutes. You see that, right? 17 minutes, next production, blah blah, and all the stats go down again. They're going to use the medical resources and the water, and it's going to take an hour to 3 hours for food and water to be produced. You see where they fucked up? thing was like, cool, I'm having fun killing zombies. I'm making a base. I can't wait to actually get some stuff to, make the base look badass, some real defenses for the base. But now I've had to completely stop, and all I can think is I have to do for them. I have to find a way to get potatoes, because if I don't have one potato, I can't make a potato farm. Like, fuck. And the issue was, because I was dealing with hunger and thirst, I didn't have any cheats for a good portion of the game at the beginning. I couldn't figure out any for hunger and thirst, I had to eat my potatoes, because that was all I fucking had. I had potatoes and berries. Literally, I couldn't find food. Like, food is scarce as shit in this game. So it's not like, first off, finding food for yourself is easy. Not to mention the fact that now I gotta do it for them. And I understand people have said this. It becomes easier once you finally get enough resources in your base that are set up to do it itself, and it's generating everything itself. But, god damn, this early gameplay is fucking trash, because I'm literally doing everything just for hunger and thirst meters now. Literally, this game revolves around hunger and thirst meters. I've had more focus on the hunger and thirst meter in my gameplay than I have my actual playing the game. Like, I don't even focus on missions. I focus on getting supplies so I can fix my hunger and thirst meter. And then I finally got cheat codes to fix that, and I don't have to deal with it. And I was like, yes, now I can focus on getting the energy and killing zombies and having fun. But nope, here you go. You gotta keep your people alive too. They're not able to do anything and get food or, keep themselves from bleeding constantly somehow, even though they're just sitting in a wheelchair. I guess maybe the wheelchair has nails sticking out of it everywhere, and the kid's constantly getting stabbed. I don't fucking know. Whoever made the wheelchair's a dipshit. Let's put it like that, I guess. But either fucking way, like, god, fuck. Keeping your crew fed, hydrated, and healthy. Here we go. Need to provide them with food, water, medical supplies. As you progress through medical survive, you'll gain access to farms and water tanks for your base. These will collect shared resources, meaning that troops, the more crew members you have, the more resources you'll need. Building farms can be expensive, difficult if you have some food you'll want to give it to your troops. You can build facility for food. I already did that. Game. Okay. Well. That's about it. That's about all Polygon has to say about it. Anyone find a way to kill off survivors on Reddit? Maxed out on beds, can't craft, and I want to kill off the weaker people. Okay, copyright claim from the music aside, I think I've finally been able to get my base to a point where it does everything for itself, which means I don't have to worry about these people anymore, thank fucking God. Because, God, that sucked. Like, seriously, I can understand why they said 18 hours till the game became fun. Should've just got some cheats for it, then it'd be fun right off the bat. But I kinda do wish I had cheats, like, right at the beginning. But you see, finally, my whatever, they're producing their own results, which means I don't have to do anything aside from treat their sicknesses every once in a while that they get sometimes from who knows what reason. Because they do get sick. My main thing is I just want to finish a video for this and get it done and out there because, I really feel like this could have been a good game. That's the saddest part about this. I feel like this could have been a good game. This actually probably could have been a decent game. but whoever was making the decisions on what should and should not be in this game towards thirst, hunger, and what you need, like diseases, bruises, scars, lacerations, and all that, whoever decided that, seriously, is an idiot. Like, that's a little bit much, man. That's a little bit much, you know? You play a video game to have fun, not to take care of a child. That's the best way to put it, because it feels like you're taking care of a child, because they're always hungry, they're always thirsty, they always need something, they always need medicine, or formula, I guess, so that the formula is our medicine, because we always are hurt, you're always injured, you're always thirsty, you're always hungry, and then all these people, they're always thirsty, they're always hungry, and they were always hurt, and you know, having to deal with all that without cheats would make a lot of people probably drop this game. I could see why a lot of people would just be like, screw this. This is ridiculous. Not to mention the fact that you have to find food that's hard. It's scarce. Food is scarce as shit. So, you know, you barely ever find food, and then you'd have to deal with them for a while until you were able to make the resources to, you know, set up a base where they take care of themselves. Like, it's just the amount of shit on top of shit that they piled in here when it comes to micromanaging. That's what I feel the biggest issue is. There's so much micromanagement on little other side shit that has absolutely nothing to do with the game itself, you know? You'd spend more time with your hunger and thirst meter. Like, literally, I felt like the game revolved around a hunger and thirst meter. I couldn't focus on the story, I couldn't focus on the missions, I couldn't focus on any of the people or what they were saying, or, you know, making good decisions on what I wanted to craft or not craft, you know, because your hunger and thirst meter still goes down when you're crafting. Remember that. The game doesn't pause when you're using this, even when you use this. Even when you use this, your hunger and thirst meter goes down, just so you know. That's how fucked it is. Even to level up, you're giving up hunger and thirst. Precious seconds that matter. Like, that's how far they took it. Like, again, and if I craft anything, the game doesn't pause. My hunger and thirst would go down. So, my gameplay was literal hunger and thirst, hunger and thirst, hunger and thirst, hunger and thirst. Don't do anything else, hunger and thirst. Food, water, food, water, food, water. Mission, food, water. Can you find food and water if you do this mission? No. Don't, to forget the mission, you need food and water. Like, literally, when the game becomes that, it stops being fun. But we're at a point now where they're taking care of themselves finally. So, you know, I can actually come to my base camp and relax since I removed the hunger and thirst meter. This is like a nice little chill zone where I can be like, okay, I'm not dealing with hell right now. Let me relax and not have to worry about starving to death or dehydration, you know? They really should have just made this like the one area, this square that I don't know if I can expand. I really hope I can, because we're starting to get a little compact in here. But they really should have just made this area at least an area where you don't have to worry about your hunger and thirst. But it's one of those things, you know, I don't expect Konami to fix their games. I'm pretty sure they specifically did this to spit in the face of Metal Gear fans, you know? They wanted to make it a pain in the ass for people. I don't fucking know. They just don't want people to enjoy Metal Gear, maybe. I don't fucking know what Konami was thinking. All I know is that they fucked up. Seriously. But thanks to the power of other people, like a Bethesda game, with other people's programming, the game has become good.
Son, did you do your homework?
I don't want to do my homework.
What?
I want chicken for days.
Oh!
It's chicken for days. It's chicken for days. Everybody's having fun at chicken for days. I got a drumstick. I got a bucket full of mystery stuff. Chicken for Daisy, totally crazy. Don't ask questions, just keep eating.
One time I got surrounded by a horde of the fucking zombies. one of them, well, it wasn't even a horde. I was trying to fight a few of them at first. I got hit by a few, stun locked, and then grabbed, and then guess what? It turned into a you're surrounded by a lot of zombies, and they're all hitting the shit out of you. Oh, you're dead. It's just like all because I got grabbed. Fucking hurrah. And yeah, that song's playing. Isn't that Castlevania? Can't remember. I think that's Castlevania. Either way, I'll fuck off.
Over at Chicken for Days, they pump their chickens full of hormones and keep them cooped up in tiny cages. Now, as a chicken, this concerns me. Here at Gentle Farms, we treat our livestock differently. Lush fields, plenty of dignity, and foosball. The chickens here have wonderful lives before we harvest them so you can eat them.
But wait, Pa, aren't we chickens? I don't want to get eaten.
Boy, these animals aren't like us. They're specifically bred to be eaten and genetically modified for maximum flavor. When our chicks are first hatched, we lovingly inject them with natural, delicious hormones, which makes them meat, thereby erasing any moral gray area. Now, you can feel good about eating our meat. It's simple. No one knows chicken like chickens. Gentle Farms.
Why do they put the skip ad button so late? I'm not gonna skip the ad now, I'm invested.